Hey y'all, it's your girl Tavy.
And the kids, though, you know.
And how we first met. How he actually. Don't do that.
Come out. This is mine.
How he fell in love with Mua.
I think she saw me.
No, he fell in love with me.
Opposite.
Anywho, it is freshman week, August 13, 2015. He seen me from afar, I just want to let you know. But anywho, after we introduced ourselves as student athletes or whatnot, I'm in my little corner off to myself with my friend, Megan. Shout out to Megan. And this girl come up to me and tap me. Mind you, I look at like, who is this? She like, my boy want to holler at you. I'm like, who? Points at him. Why? I'm in my head like, why he didn't come up to me? Why he sending his Gucci through the mail? Mind you, I'm not from here, so I didn't know who she was, didn't know of her, didn't know of him. So, anywho, he comes up to me finally after 2 minutes into the conversation as I'm talking to her.
No, that's not true.
It is.
A little facetious.
No. And
the truth is, I had to walk up.
Sending his Gucci through the mail.
Say, look, tell her to get your attention real quick.
Sending his Gucci through the mail.
So, I said, what's going on? My name's Lorenzo. What's your name?
Mind you, let me tell y'all, he whispered in my ear. If you know me, I'm loud and I'm outgoing. I'm like, why is this Negro whispering in my ear? I'm really confused. Like, why isn't he speaking up? Anyways.
Because I really didn't want everybody seeing me talk to her. Because I feel like my business is too important. So, that was one reason why I didn't do it. And for two, I just felt like smooth, gotta be smooth.
He was a little smooth guy. He was.
I'm still smooth.
He still is.
Butter.
He thinks so.
Butter.
Maybe he'll knock it off. But anywho, after he whispering in my ear, I'm over here in my brain like, why is he still whispering? Why is he not talking to me? He like leaning in like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, what? Then I'm like, what? So then Megan behind me, shout out to her once again. I'm over here trying to ease my way back over here because I'm feeling a little awkward. Like, I don't want him to know that I'm loud just yet, but I don't want to talk to him because he whispering. He did. So long story short, after a while, after he whispering and doing everything else, I finally gave him my number. But it took me a minute. It did take me a minute because I was really hesitant. Do I really want to give him my number or do I not? Or do I want to play the little system and let him work to get my number? I did in a way. He thought he was the man though, but I knew the guy was different. I knew he was different because for one, I ain't never had no man whisper to me, like come up to me and whisper. Who does that? I knew he was a quiet boy to himself, nonchalant type. Mind you, I'm blunt. So if you know me, I'm going to be like, you either ugly, I don't want your number, or I just don't want to be bothered with you. I'm going to tell you up front, but I let him, play with me a little, baby. Yeah, so then what happened?
I stopped talking to her.
No. Before we even go back to stop, stop talking to her. So I give him my number. Say my number with the little heart emoji or whatnot. Listen.
I didn't do all this. So I'm just.
So after I gave him my number, we started texting, and as we're texting, I'm the type of person, after I tell you what I'm doing, I just stop texting. He wanted to not respond back. Cool. School starts. School starts, and I see this little Negro in the calf.
Who are you?
He wanted to act like he didn't know me. Oh, okay. Bet. Run me it. So I'm like, he wanted to act like he didn't know me. He walked past me. He wanted to be in front of his little basketball little friends. Cool. I'm going to play like I don't know you either. All right, bet. But just wait till we get off the calf. Just wait.
She texted me.
I texted him.
I lost all respect to you.
I sure did. I'm like, Nick. Oh, excuse me. I'm like, Negro, I lost all respect for you. Don't ever in your life try to play me like you crazy. Never. He thought I was... Nah, he thought wrong. He thought really wrong. So, we just stopped texting. Like, after I texted him that, like, we just stopped texting. Like, I didn't call him, didn't text him. Mind you, this is 3 weeks in to school. We kicking it. I'm in volleyball season. He working out, doing whatever. So, after, like, 3 weeks into school, I get, like, a random text message. Mind you, I'm in the laundry room, washing my clothes, basically getting ready for the next week.
So, I think the gentleman came out of me, you know. It's time to let that pride go. Put the pride aside. What you doing? Because I wanted to see her face. You know, I ain't seen
He missed me.
So
he
I
missed
was like,
me.
You know, what's going on? I was kind of bored in my room, you know. Ain't much to do. So, what you doing? You know, I'm in the laundry room. I'm finna be over there in a second. Hold on, I'm be over there.
Mind you, I didn't have his number saved. So, I'm playing it crazy. Like, I'm playing it so crazy. No, I didn't. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm in the laundry room, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, he pops up at the laundromat. I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing?
It's a little... hey, what you doing? How you doing?
I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Very excited to see me. Very excited to see me.
In the inside, I was excited to see him. But I low-key was still mad that he tried to do me tried to do me wrong.
She was very excited to see me. And every expression on her face, body language, you can tell off the rip. So... it's like she was struggling with the laundry. I guess they were
I don't wash no clothes.
She was struggling, so I helped her carry it to the room. You know, be a
nice little gentleman. This would really turn me on because he was like, "You want me to carry your stuff to the room?" Mind you, my dorm is like far. To me, it was far. To me, it was far from a girl that's coming from somebody that's used to washing her stuff. Yeah, it was far. So he picked up all my stuff, walked it. He didn't drive it. Walked it to my room, and I was like, okay. He's showing me a little something. Next thing you know, he takes it to my room. Like, he don't do, you know how some boys want to just take it to the door and drop it off. Be like, here. He takes it to my room, and I'm like, all right, I'm liking him. I'm liking him. Okay. Takes it to my room. Then, you know what he asked me? Do you want me to help you unpack your stuff? I said, this bae right here, this gonna be my husband.
Her room was junky.
My room was junky. But I'm just not moving into my dorm. Like, what do you expect?
Like, I don't know how people live like that.
I do have a lot of stuff.
Bad.
I do have a lot of stuff.
Like, what is this? Like, what? Or tornado floor? Like, oh my God.
But anywho, yes, he had like, y'all, this will really turn me on. Because you don't get men like that will help you with all your things that would just bluntly come out of nowhere. You don't get that on a regular day basis. So I was like, okay. So after he dropped my stuff out, we out talking. We asking where he from, where I'm from. And we just got to talking for like an hour.
So,
Then this when it gets interesting. This when it get real interesting, y'all.
We see a car creep like Debo.
Like
somebody,
Debo, like creeps up so slow. Like I'm over here like, what? Who is this? I'm
thinking it's a second boyfriend on campus or something.
Oh no, he had life all the way messed up.
What's going on? So
I look. It's my coach, y'all. It's my coach. He literally pulls up, drives past, and reversed. Like reversed in slow motion. Yeah. And gonna tell me.
Before he could even let the window down, I was jet gone.
Like, dude, like he leaves. Like, I look left, I look right. Like, this boy done left me out here. My coach rolls the window down like, don't you have curfew? I said, excuse me, curfew? He like, yes. Mind you, it's like 10:30. 10:30.
Probably about 10:40, something like
11 o'clock. I'm like, curfew? I wasn't aware that we had curfew. Now, I said, no. He said, well, call your captain. Call my captain. Why the heck did we have curfew? Mind you, he done left me. He didn't stay to apologize. He didn't stay to, like, make sure I got in my room.
But check this.
But
listen, with a
listen,
nice text message.
he did.
I'm sorry if I feel like I got you in trouble. I
He
hope
did.
everything is
It's
good.
okay. Like, I was still like low key shitty. Like, dang, he really just left me. But I was like, I did get a nice little text message. I can't be mad at him. But after that, like, this when I knew I was gonna be with him, and I know, like, soon to be we'll be married. I know. But yeah, it was interesting because I would have never thought he would have done half the stuff. I'm thinking he's just one of them boys that was trying to get in my drawers. So, he helping me take my stuff to the room. He texted me. Mind you, we're texting every day now after that. Mm-hmm. We're every day checking in. We see each other. He walking me to class. I'm still in my head thinking, what does this man really like from me? Like, what?
And honestly, at the time, I didn't know. I just seen that she was some like me in a sense. You feel me? Because I like to move around. I do my thing, but I'm low key when I do my thing. She, on the other hand, is kind of
crazy. Come on, say it,
not
baby.
Crazy. She's just a little extra volume to when she does her own thing. You feel me? So I kind of like that because I've never really been.
I'm my own person.
With a girl that just.
He thought I was gonna be like everybody else. No, I'm my own person. I do my own thing, quiet, and I walk my own walk. Period.
It was kind of interesting because it was a little different, as I can say.
How was it different, baby?
Because for one, I'm Zoe, and and she just picked up on that, and she I let her join the winning team.
He joined my team. I'm always the winning team.
Join the winning
he ain't got to worry about nothing because I am the winning team.
I told her, I said, look, come on here, jump aboard before you lose your spot.
First of all, he knew I wasn't going to lose the spot because he knew I wasn't going nowhere and he wasn't going nowhere. He couldn't leave me alone the first day he seen me.
I said, you're on deck. Now it's your place to get in the batter's box now.
Oh, no, you didn't.
And get on this team.
He got on my team. That's why he couldn't leave me. The first day, he knew what was up.
Come get on the team. She know you this. I'm like, hey, I ain't finna fight and beg with you. Oh, yeah, she just reminded me that. Hey, I did see that.
Oh, no.
I did see I was... Ooh. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey. Hey. So I have to,
take that extra step and match with a boss, Class.
She had to boss up.
He had to boss up for a check.
She had to boss up.
No, you had to boss up because you on the winning team.
She had to get on the team.
You on the winning team.
She was on JV.
He was on freshman.
Varsity.
He was on freshman.
I put it on varsity.
He was on freshman the whole time for about 3 months. Put on
varsity. Hey.
And then he stuck with a winning team, didn't you, baby?
I let her get a glimpse of the varsity lifestyle. The lifestyle of living varsity and getting on my team. So
living life.
I had to take the extra steps of actually learning how to be in a relationship.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We did go through some trials and tribulations throughout our process. This is almost going on our 3rd year being together. Woo woo. 3rd year and more. Looking forward to it. But in relationships, I feel like you have to go through trials and tribulations in order to build that bond.
Right.
And I'm glad, we took a 3-month break. And I don't feel like if we didn't take that 3-month break, we wouldn't be together right now.
Right.
Because I'm crazy. I'm mentally retarded because certain stuff that girls be letting slide by just cannot slide by with me. And he knew this.
Hallelujah.
He knew. He tried me. I gave him, 2 strikes, baby? The 3rd one was our boot to the curb. Boot to the curb. No, I booted you to the curb. I booted you to the curb. No, I booted you to the curb.
I said,
oh, nice.
Get out of here.
But yeah, if you don't go through trials and tribulations and find out who you want to be with or if this is the right person for you, then you need to sit back and ask yourself, is this the right person for you? Don't be in it just for the sex, just for the money. Be in it for the personality. Be in it for the fun time. Be in it for the good laughs and the little arguments that you do have. It's okay to take breaks. It may hurt. It may, be.
And one thing I'm going to say about that is don't let your friends influence your decision.
Yeah, that too. So, don't tell your friends all your business either.
Don't.
Because that can ruin your relationship. And whatever happens in his past life or in y'all past life, let it go. Like, let it go. Don't bring it in y'all relationship. After y'all fall out, let it be done. And y'all get back together, let it be done. Because that will literally break y'all relationship.
And I'm not the best. I don't have the best background as far as my past. Especially in past.
He tried some things that y'all be, baby.
Therefore, I just, kind of got on board with it. Got to seeing what really mattered. And, we still together, still here,
Yeah,
have our ups and downs.
Happily.
Happily. As she would say, happily. But, we just moving forward. And one thing I can tell you, like I said, don't let your friends influence your decisions on who you want to be with and who you care about.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, they're not going to care about you as much as the person that you
as
feel
your
like
significant other that I call him.
And trust me, these all ain't loyal. No, they ain't. Chris Brown.
No, you didn't.
These ain't loyal. They ain't.
Who ain't loyal?
Who ain't loyal?
Who ain't loyal?
Who ain't loyal? Who ain't loyal? And look, they'll hurt your feelings too.
They will. And they'll try. Your friends, every friend ain't your friend. I promise you, every friend is not your friend. Because right when y'all get back together, if you'd have told them that y'all broke up, this, that, and the third, they going to be like, oh, why you get back with him? I thought y'all wasn't going. He's still out here. You don't know what's going on. So you don't need to tell your friends everything. What goes on in your relationships is stay in your relationship, and everybody don't need to know your business.
Trust and communication.
Yep. Trust and communication is the key. And that's one thing that got us really back together. Communication. To me, communication is the key. If is there a problem, you better. He's not, because he whispers about everything, and he don't talk to people.
Text, talk on the phone. I got a select group of people.
He does.
So it took some time to, go and take the extra step to
Because for
talk
me,
and text.
I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to go above and beyond. You're not going to play with my feelings. You're not going to play with my heart. You're not going to do anything. Like, I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you questions to the point where I'm going to ask you questions to 100,000 questions until I get the answer that I need. Period. Point blank.
Right. I do what I do, B. You feel me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, that's how we met, and I'm excited. And I love this man to death.
And death. To death. Ooh, death.
Ooh,
I love it. We don't love these.
We don't love these.
We don't love these.
But nah, this is my better half. He's my motivator. He's my heart. I'll go to war with him.
Go to war with the whole city. Got it, voice.
He got my back. I got his.
You
got
feel?
My back,
you feel?
You got my back.
Like t-shirts. You feel me?
Like t-shirts.
Like
what?
T-shirts. Your t-shirt always on your back. Stupid. Okay.
Stop. Leave these folks alone. But go ahead and watch. Comment below on what else you guys want us to do on story time. But yeah, this is how we met. And moving forward, we motivate you guys to less stress, take a rest, and be you. That's the only thing you have to do.
Shout out to Aquafina.
Stop.
Aquafina.
But we love y'all. We love y'all. Hope to see you soon. Comment below. Mention us on Twitter or mention me, whichever one. Yeah.
Red Hoodie Gang.